Monica, 20-minute test. They're all going to do your test. What are you going to get them to do?
Today, I'd like our chefs to come and make us a fruit souffle of their choice and to garnish using any of the ingredients on their bench.
Uh-oh.
You know, our chefs have got to be all-rounders. We're not wanting a chef who can just cook on the savoury side. They have to be able to do pastry and desserts as well.
It's quite a simple, skillful thing to achieve, and it's just the understanding that I think we're looking for from our chefs.
20 minutes, beautiful, light, fluffy souffle. Come on, show me.
So the first step in getting the soufflés right is to make sure they butter the mould and get them into the fridge as soon as possible.
I didn't know you have to stick the buttered mould in the fridge.
The butter needs to set. If it's already melted, it's going to mix with the egg whites instead of helping that grease come up. Got some pistachios. And I'm just going to use it in my souffle mould to give it a bit of texture.
I do think with the souffle, though, that our chefs would also need to think that they do need to put something else on the side of that mould. You can put sugar, you can put chocolate, you can put nuts, put herbs if you like. It's whatever the chef wants.
Got the sugar as well. I just want to make sure it's coated all the way around.
It's complicated already, and they haven't even stuck anything in there yet.
So the next thing I need to do now is to make the base of my souffle. There's rhubarb, mango, passion fruit, and strawberry. I am going for the strawberry. The next thing I need to do is to thicken this base, and to do that, I need corn flour.
So you're not going to be making a crème pâtissier?
Giving them the simpler option here. For me, the crème pâte takes much longer to make, but if they can do that, yes, be impressive. You need to cook out the corn flour. Don't want to taste any of this corn flour in the mix, okay? So now I'm going to put it onto a tray to cool.
You've got to get the right consistency here, haven't you?
It's very important. So I'm going to put this into the freezer just for a couple of minutes to cool it down quickly. So now it's time to make my meringue for the soufflés. So egg whites in the bowl. So it's really important that the egg whites are brought up to a stiff peak before we start adding the sugar. You add the sugar too soon, and the egg whites will just drop. For our chefs, though, I am going to give them weighed out egg whites and sugar just to make it easier. It's almost there. So one more for luck. So I've got my moulds and my puree that's been set out of the fridge, and now is when you need to work quickly. So you take some of your puree and just a little bit of egg white, okay? If this puree was not cold or room temperature, this would destroy the meringue.
So hugely important that it's cold and you keep the air in it.
And it's ready to go. It's really essential that you gently get it in the mould without knocking too much of that air out.
I'm watching really closely. I'm fascinated. I've never made one. And now I've watched you, I think I'm never likely to.
So for me, just to sort of help it rise out, I just run my finger along the edge. So that's ready and into the oven. That should take about 6 to 7 minutes.
So now they've got about 7 minutes to create a garnish.
I think it's ample time to make a sauce or some kind of decoration to go with it. I hope it's not just going to be chopped up fruit left on the side. So just making a little bit of crumble to go on top of the souffle.
Well, they're rising.
I'm going to make a light mix of strawberry and clotted cream to put on top of mine.
Lovely strawberries and cream. Monica, your 7 minutes is up.
Brilliant.
Nice.
Crumble on top.
Get in there. Look at that.
And then I'm putting my strawberry and clotted cream just for you, Greg. There you go.
Oh!
And that is my pistachio and strawberry souffle with clotted cream and strawberries.
Look at that. That is a lovely risen light souffle. How long was that in the oven? 7 minutes.
Yep.
Perfect.
Happy? Why are you not smiling?
This is not a time for frivolity. That is divine.
It's a colossal challenge. Time is against them. The skill and technique is really important here.
I just want to see some great pastry skills. Make us a simple souffle. If that's all you can manage in 20 minutes, I'd be very pleased.
Right. Should we get the 6 chefs in? One by one? Let's see who's up for it.